There we go. Yeah, for some inexplicable reason, Emily, Streamlabs OBS decide, oh, you know how you saved your Blue Yeti microphone as the microphone that you're going to use? Well, fuck you, I'm going to just unbind it completely. For no apparent reason. Alright, so yeah, I hope that people were, like, you know, able to lip read on that. Maybe, or you can make up waste of whatever I was saying, but point being, so we got the HP absorb materia, so that's nice. And I was just basically mentioning how I feel like the game compartmentalizes a lot of the character growth to certain towns, which is a bit unfortunate. Like, you only really get, for example, Reds and Cosmo, Barretts and Coral, and that makes a certain amount of sense, of course, because that's their hometowns, but, like, I wish we had more scenes like the campfire in Cosmo, where everyone got to be in the same place, and just, like, talk stuff out related to the overall plot. It's a minor thing, maybe the remake will address that a bit more. But it also is a big problem, particularly for Yuffie and Vincent now that I think about it, because since they're completely optional, like, you can't really give them, like, plot-critical dialogue or insight, really, because otherwise they're just not there. You'll end up with the Mass Effect 3 problem with that Prothean soldier guy. That's good to hear. What I'm specifically trying to do here, by the way, is sneak round to Meadell, which is a town that's on the bottom, like, most continent. Although I don't think I can in the Tiny Bronco, actually, because I think it's cut off by deep water. Yeah, that appears to be the case. Right, well, anyway, never mind that. We need to go back to the Gold Saucer, because that's where we were told previously that the keystone is, that we need to unlock the Temple of the Ancients. Thankfully, it's not too far away. Yep. Who would win the fight? Dio from JoJo's or Dio from Final Fantasy VII? I mean, you might immediately want to say that it's Dio from JoJo's because, you know, stand power and all that. But I don't know. Dio looks like he's a hard dude. Later, losers! Bye! I wish there were mods for this game that could just have the Looney Tunes That's All folks play when you use that particular materia. Bidee bidee bidee, that's all folks. Playing over the victory fanfare. Oh, it's these jerks. Nice one, Cloud. You really showed them. Oh yeah, just to mention as well, I'm keeping Ares' limit break, and I've got level 4 as well, so that's going to be shown off. Anyway, let's head through Coral. Blah, 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 blah. In case you're curious, this is Crossing the Rubicon, India Pale Ale. I'm basically a magpie, so I pick all of my alcohol based on like what colour the and pattern is on the can. Anyway, we've got more than enough money now to actually buy the lifetime ticket, so let's get that. Although thinking about it, I don't even know if I'll necessarily visit the Gold Saucer more than 10 times in this entire playthrough, but anyway. Well, I mean, look at all this. Just... I mean, this is a shrine to two things. My love of anime, and also my love of alcohol. Which I also suspect will be something that, like, Alcoholics Anonymous will say to me, you know, you might have a problem. Anyway, we're going to go see Dio, and he'll be at the Battle Square. Actually, before I do this, because I've just remembered... There we go. Nothing wrong with collecting fancy stuff, to be fair. Hi, I heard you mention about the Keystone, and I was waiting for someone to finally talk about it. Alright. Well. Using these enemy skills at this point feels like cheating, but... That's fine, because I'm permanently in haste anyway. Hey Garo, how's it going, mate? It's not every day you get to fight one of the Power Rangers' Zords, but here we are. This is the part where I have to basically do this fight to get the keystone from Dio. And for some reason, this enemy has a lot more hit points than I remember. There we go, I've wrecked Billy's Zord. It's all good. Ooh, I didn't want that, if I could at all help it, but never mind. Yeah, I didn't really want to lose the command materia then, because that would have probably been the end of it then. Alright. That's fine. That actually gives me the opportunity to show off an enemy skill that I've learned. Oh, fair enough. I thought Death Sentence would have carried over, but it actually didn't, surprisingly enough. A whole 99 damage, goddamn. Thankfully, Beto's the great equalizer here, so we're all good. I'm okay with that. Oh god, it's this prick. Ah! I remember finding the basement, he's a right bastard. The thing I hate the most about is just how long it takes for them to do anything. Like, their animations are so long. We'll survive this. I'm not going to use Cloud's Limit Break at the moment because he's had his weapon broken, so his attack damage is pretty limited. I mean, 9 damage, pointless. Like I said, I'll just hit him with Aqualung, and I can bank the Limit Break for later. I'm sure he is. Well, could he get, like, a move on with the fight here? Oh, places to be. Oh yeah, the movement's great. I actually do wonder, because I fairly consistently, like, got an encounter with this guy every time I recruited Vincent outside of the basement in the Shinra Mansion. Outside of where he specifically is, anyway. And I just think stuff like, is he, like, meant to be a mini-boss? I actually found him more difficult, funnily enough, than Lost Number. I know which one you're thinking of. You're thinking of the zombie president, are you? Zombie president! Oh, that's right, this guy takes less damage from water, doesn't he? So I need to switch up to something else. Whoa! That's rude. Alright, we survived that anyway. Oh, I was hoping to get that in before he did his next action. Never mind. Yeesh. Right, let's try bats. Actually, no. Let's play it safe. I've got more than enough X potions from my time in Wutai. I might as well make sure I'm properly healed. Yeah, you put that damage in, Cloud. All 103 hit points of it. Shit, that's terrible. If any of you want to make like a sandwich while this particular fight is happening, you're more than welcome to. I feel like I'm going to be here for a little while. Anyway, after this, of course, we get to have the date scene, and I don't know which it's going to be. It could be T4RS. Although it's crazy how many choices you make throughout the game that actually affect that. I was reading up on this earlier. That's shockingly bad for Odin. Like, holy crap. But he's dead! Whey! Sweet. I'll take that. Well, we got the keystone. That was easy enough. Let's be on our way. And I don't even actually get to keep the battle points from that fight. Oh, thanks a bunch, Dio. I haven't finished watching Utena yet. It's still in work in progress, Garo. Alright, well, let's head back to the station. Be on our way. We've got places to be. You know, apocalyptic threats to stop, you know, saving the world, all that. Oh. Oh dear. So let me get this straight. We just picked up the keystone. You know, this incredibly important item that around which the fate of the planet hangs in the balance. And suddenly the tram fails? Curious. I just want there to be like studio applause whenever Kate Sif just comes out there like, yay, he's here! It happens though. Does it now, Kate? Does it? Well, okay then, let's go to the murder hotel. I was just mentioning that exact thing before. Hey, Kate. Well, Kate, you should have been watching some Let's Plays of this game. You could have even watched mine, and you'd have caught with the plot. Oh, Barrett. Well, go on then, let's have Cloud give the plot synopsis for so far. I mean, he's a reliable narrator. Okay. Okay. I do like this scene is here, though, if only because it makes sense for the newer characters in the party to ask, why are we doing this again? Like, Sid kind of just got whisked along completely by accident. The black materia. Yeah, this is the thing though, Gero, like, in the original, and I haven't played the remake yet, because again, my PS4 is still in absentia, like, Barrett, like, I think there's some times when it's actually uncensored curse words for him, but the vast majority of the time he speaks in Donald Duck-like language, which I want to believe that is still a thing in the remake, and if it ever comes out on PC, I hope someone mods that in. Barrett would be taking notes because he's got that gun arm. It's really difficult for him, though. Unless he could shoot, like, you know, notes into the paper, perhaps. And Yuffie with her usual attention span. You know, with the knowledge at the time of what's actually going to happen to Cloud specifically, this question, wow, that's a thing, all right. Now, Red. Be strong. You've been told to do that. I mean, Vincent's right at home here. He was last seen asleep in a coffin. They're in a spooky murder hotel. Of course he's got a coffin there. All right, who's our date? Who's a date? It's drumroll, please. It's Eris! So I suppose I should explain rather than constantly quipping about this. You can go on a date with 4 different people in this game, and the vast majority of people who play as casually will either end up with Eris or Tifa. And the decisions involved in making this happen stretch all the way back to the very beginning of the game. Like, even things you say when you first get to 7th Heaven factor into this. And... You know, let's have Cloud be a little honest here. But anyway, sorry. The other two characters are Yuffie and Barrett. And you have to do very specific things to make those dates happen. But for the moment, we're going to be stuck with Aeris, which is fine. Well, fair enough then. Let's go to the event square. There aren't even 100 people in this crowd. This reminds me of those dinner shows that you see in the US. I actually went to one in Florida when I was much younger, where they would just pick people out of the crowd to take part in it. And yeah, I got picked, and I was terrible at it. So if you want to, people at home, like, you know, say, hey, do you want to ruin the play or do you want me to roll with it? Just type in chat. Long, long ago, an evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Galdia. Princess Rose, etc., etc. I want to be able to enter a room like that one day where I can just spin on, like, a toe. And then just pose like that. Woofed. Oh god. I just tried this beer. This is Calypso's Siren Dry Hop Sour. Ah. I was not expecting that. Well, Garo said ruin it, so let's ruin it. If that ever happens, then I am absolutely going to twirl on my toes. Well, we're going to talk to the knight. The Idic. I have been expecting you! Like, did William Shatner write these lines or something? That was worth it. It was worth it just to see Aeris, like, basically punch him into the next consonant. Thank you, Garo. I'm glad to oblige. So you make crowd lean forward. I'm just gonna go dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Sorry. I couldn't resist. I know I'm ruining this, I know. I'm gonna have to say though, like, I can joke about this scene all I want, but I do think that it's good for stories like this to have their moments of downtime where two people can just be regular human beings. I mean, I actually funnily have mentioned Mass Effect 3 before, and there's a piece of DLC for that where in it, you, Shepard that is, and your love interest, whoever they may be, can literally just spend some time on the Citadel just being regular people. It makes them feel more human. And I think that, for reasons that will be obvious if you played the actual original, having Aerith as a date feels like the most appropriate pick in terms of the story, just because, you know... Well, yeah, you know. I think it also speaks to the complicated relationship she has with Cloud, because clearly she's still got feelings for this other dude, whoever he may be, the one that she mentioned before. But why indeed does Cloud, like, talk that way, walk this way, etc.? There's a lot of nuance to it. It's a good moment, that. Yeah, it was a nice scene, that. I mean, I wouldn't call... Oh, never mind. Now playing Shifty.mp3. I'm just gonna look around like, hey, yep, You see what Cloud was doing on the ride, just like, you know, getting his neck exercises in. I like to imagine Kate was just like doing that because he wanted to present the keystone, like, was like, ta-da! Oh, no, you don't. Dude is spring-loaded. Ah! He was ready for me. That's a great fastball, I must say. Ooh! A spy hired by the Shinra. So, you know I was like being like coy about the tram breaking down before? This is why, because 99% odds are that Kate sabotaged it. Let bygones be bygones, you know. I just gave Shinra the key to, like, you know, the storage vault of, like, the end of the world. What's the big deal? I mean, you know what we would, like, the group were discussing before about the idea of, like, Red, like, going mad, and Aerith talking, like, I want to meet the real you. Like, we are literally getting that right now with Kate Sith, funnily enough, so kudos to the writing for this. Like, I don't think that Final Fantasy VII is, like, necessarily the deepest character study, but there's a lot of nuance to it beyond what you might give it credit for. Fucking yikes. Right, well that was a moment. Well, at least we got to hit the mini-bar, so that's good. I didn't actually think that would do that. Business as usual, as you say. Alright. I did say I was going to get Sid in on the action here because we've not used him yet, so we shall. Alright, time to leave the murder hotel. Oh. That's exactly my aesthetic, you know, bonus boost for the road. Oh hey, the tram has mysteriously fixed itself, how convenient. While we're tramming out, by the way, I should mention that this is the first time you can actually pick up new items at the Gold Saucer. You can get Omni Slash, for example, which is Cloud's level 4 limit break. I'm not going to do that potentially throughout the entire run, because it's a ball ache to get. But if I do, it'll be easy for me to do it at a later point in the game anyway, because it'll cost less points for me to do so. So yeah, we best make our way over to the Temple of the Ancients then. So, I don't know if I necessarily want to reveal on stream now, for people who don't know, or haven't played the game, who Kate Sif's, like, controller is. But if you think about it, there is one person that we've seen throughout, like, you know, the time in Midgard, who kind of still had a soul. You know, someone who might have cared just a tiny little bit about what was going on in the wider world. Just have a think back to who that is if you don't know who, if you've never played the game. I'm using escape material because I'm too lazy to actually figure out what the key combo is to do it on my keyboard. But these enemies aren't really worth fighting at the moment anyway. Oh. Alright, let's go to the Temple of the Ancients then. What we do though. Get a save on. Wrecked. And there she is. Oh, snap. So, that actually reveals a bit of the truth behind the men in the black capes. Because when have we seen something like that happen before, where this like weird mass is floating around? It turns out they're actually parts of Genova. That feels like a meme image right there. Oh, I've been tricked. So yeah, Seng's like mortally wounded. Looks like Sephiroth got it first, but how did he actually get into the temple without the keystone, I wonder? Right. Oops, no clip activated. And now welcome to the, if you ever seen that image of the stairs, you know, like, that keeps looping on itself, then this is it right here. There's a lot of loot that we want to pick up. So I apologise in advance if this is going to take some time for me to navigate. Tid's got the right idea. Okay, let's get to it then. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff, as you can see, that I already want to pick up. Oh. Just takes this chest over here. Trident. Now that's a weapon for Sid, actually, as it happens, if I recall correctly. Ooh. So, not quite as good as his current kit, but to be fair, the Dragoon Lance is actually ahead of the curve in terms of equipment power. A lot of the stuff that you get in Wutai, you're not meant to get until after you've actually done the Temple of the Ancients to begin with. Oh. Well, never mind that. You're going. Get back here. Mind Source, very nice. The fact I've had no encounters yet is actually quite surprising to me. I'd have thought there'd been more by now. Alright. There we go. This is going to happen eventually. Alright. Let's go back up here. Nope, nothing there. So we came in at. Can't go around that way. Might be for the moment we only actually have one way to go. I actually keyed through that a bit too fast there. I didn't get to see what Sid actually leveled up to. Alright, for the moment we'll go through that door at the top and see what happens next. Bags. Oops, missed entirely. This is why you shouldn't drink in stream. They're dead anyway, it's all good. Alright, there we go. Now we're on to the second part of this particular map. So let's see what we can get a hold of. That'll be something for Barrett, if I'm not mistaken, actually. Alright. Oh, there we go. Luck plus materia, very nice. So luck affects a number of things, including your chance to critically hit. So I'll probably end up giving that to Cloud at some point, actually, when he has more slot size materia. Yeah, if they're going to be doing frog stuff, I'm not going to let them get away with that. Didn't fancy being frogged, if I'm quite honest. Oh, sweet. So we got Restore level up, which actually means we now have Regen, which is very, very nice. It's one of the few status effects I didn't actually have, like, on my person at the moment, which is good. So, that's, yeah, let's go through... Oh, look at that. Getting caught on stuff. I'm being a scrub. Oh snap. Yeah, can I do it first time? Yes, I can. Alright, so we got the morph materia. I'll talk about that in a little while once this noise dies off. But for the moment, let's just get to the end. Nope. That didn't end well. Oh, sugar. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Hang on that. Nope. Oh, I almost made it. So you don't really take HP damage from that, which is surprising. But welcome. Ah, Becky now. Alright, let's try this again. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen either. Alright, we got that. Okay. Yep, so far so good. Okay, wait for the next one to come along. Nope. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, minigames aren't really my forte in FF7, if you've not already noticed. Wow, this is a really trolly minigame. Made it. There we go. Right, let's pretend that didn't happen. Nope. So the morph materia allows you to turn enemies into items. Only specific enemies can be morphed, but you can get some very, very useful stuff later in the game. There's one specific enemy you can morph that is actually necessary for you to be able to get a certain materia that's, if you're under level, necessary to fight one of the super bosses. So this is the ancient CCTV system. So yeah, like the Turks have this like ongoing thing where they all have their own individual crushes. Uh-oh. Hi, I'm here! One small thing I'll note, by the way, like this is meant to obviously be a replay from the ancient temples like perspective, but I like how the camera's jerking just a little, as if Sephiroth's corrupting it by his presence. So yeah, Sephiroth's plan is revealed. He wants to absorb the live stream basically and become a god. But is it necessarily his plan? Just things to ponder there. Well, let's get to it then. Good, this chap's heals like that. Oh, I can't move. There we go. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, this room. Oh. Head back here. Go back down again. Yeah, that's not what I would. This is the problem with this PC version. I keep forgetting my keybinds because I have it all set by So we can make this work however way we want, basically, with this little option here. And this is the point where I start to cheat, because there's a lot of different rooms we need to visit here, and I don't want to miss any of them by going to the plot-related one first. So if you'll excuse me just a moment. I'm looking off screen precise because I am going to be, There we go. There we go. Alright, so the first room we want to stop at is number 4. So what's in this chest, you might wonder? This is Aeris's ultimate weapon. It's just that good. So since we have this equipped now, let's go give her some additional materia to use. Specifically, I'm thinking the barrier material, we'll definitely want to give her that. And we'll give her Titan. So yeah, that's Aeris's final weapon. But we got it. Alright. Okay, so... something I should note, by the way, is I believe in the Japanese version of this game, that there was no ability to manually set the time. So you had to basically keep spinning it until you got what you were after, which is a fucking nightmare. I do say so myself. Alright, so we want to go to room number 5 now. Oh, there we go. Need to go a bit quickly here, because otherwise the thing will proceed. Yep, that's sort of a chest there. The ribbon. So the ribbon is one of the best accessories in the game. It protects you against pretty much every status effect, save for death sentence and death effects. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to give that to Sid. As for Eris, she can have the white cape. Like that. Cloud can have the power smacking fats. She can have the sprint shoes. There we go. Alright. So there's a couple of things we want to get while we're here. Oh, wrong button. Spin. So we now want to go to number 7, appropriately enough. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. So that's a weapon for Kate Sith. What you'll find in this particular temple is you'll get a lot of treasure that doesn't provide any actual materia slots, but does, however, come with a lot of attack power, and that's actually meant to be something you use in Wutai when you have no materia because you've stolen it. Okay, so by my count, we've got all of the decent kit from here, save for one particular thing that I can kind of leave. So we need to actually now go to room number 6. So that's, yeah. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. There we go. Alright, we gotta catch you with this dude. Love a good puzzle, me. Someday we will. So we go down here for a moment just to go grab this. This is another one of the slotless weapons you can get here. This one's a Tifa, as you might expect. So, okay. So, try to figure out which one to pick here. Let's try this one. Ah, we almost had him. Ah, I picked the wrong one. We got him. Alright, well with that in mind, we need to now get back up to the top. So, at my count... Oh, we didn't need to do that. There we go. Take us back to the top. So this is the room we saw earlier. What could he mean by that? So, note, by the way, as we go through these scenes, the fact that neither Sid nor Aerith having any reaction. But also note the mural on the back of the wall there. So yeah. That looks pretty bad. Like, I mean, how can Sephiroth be in all these different places all at once? Doesn't make any sense, does it? He's just vanishing and reappearing, like... It's not like what we saw in the flashback. Nope. Colour's shaking out of him. So yeah, things are going pretty downhill pretty fast right now. And yeah, Cloud appears to be having a massive freak out. So think back to the beginning of the game, like when we went into the very first reactor and then the second one, and then when we were in the Shinra building, and all the times that Cloud had like headaches or passed out. This is that going back like in a big way. And you can see there, like, it seems his spirit or his consciousness is almost disconnected from his body. He's literally glitching out. I think he's just playing Breaking Yukinon. So yeah, this being like the 90s, you know, Armageddon, Deep Impacts, like disaster stuff, like, I don't think necessarily that this game was inspired by it, it's just a funny coincidence. But anyway, we have a boss fight to deal with, so let's sort this out. Give me that achievement. That's a surprisingly large amount of damage. I was not expecting that. So this is the Leviathan materia that we got in Wusai. Yeah, that noise is, sorry for headphone users there, that's pretty bad. And he's dead. Like, Saber just kind of broke at this point, really. Dragon Armlet, nice piece of kit. But we also got some materia as well. Alright. So, Bahamut's, like... Final Fantasy as a franchise tends to have recurring summons, specifically Shiva and Ifrit being two of the main ones, but I think the most famous is definitely got to be Bahamut. Alright, so the Dragon Armlet. That's a pretty nice piece of kit. We're going to give that to Cloud. And we'll give him the Bahamut material as well. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Although the fun part comes with the next particular boss fight. Alright, we're not getting out of there. Before this scene continues, actually, folks, I'm going to very quickly nip for a bio break, so I'll be back momentarily while you just kind of soak in what's been going on. Won't be long. Thank you very much for your patience with that, folks. Let's get back to it. Eris is literally consulting game facts here. So yeah, this is the secret security feature. The temple itself is the black materia. Well, the obvious answer is just to leave. I mean, you know, Sephiroth can't crack this puzzle himself, I'd assume. That's my guess. Yes, he's got the right idea. It's not an invalid point. We did see a guy in the black cape actually at the start of the temple. It's crazy that Cloud can get cell phone reception in the middle of fucking nowhere inside this temple, whereas I get barely decent reception inside my own home, just outside of Manchester. God's sake. Still spying! Alright, so Kate Sif's going to be the, you know, the sacrificial lamb for this little plan of ours. Anyway, before we go anywhere else, let's go see this dude. Rest up. And we will save. Alright, let's be on our way then, to the next part of the temple. So, you can't at this point actually change the clock, as you can tell. We only have one route. So we had a boss fight. I'm thinking, you know, we'll have a little bit of downtime. Oh wait, no, I guess we won't. Oh dear! This scene guest directed by John Carpenter. So this is Demon's Gate, one of the toughest bosses on the continent. Not as tough as Lost Number in my opinion. Anyway, screw you. We're gonna just, you know, use Eris's level 4 limit break. Alright, we're now in Peerless status, so we're invulnerable. I'm only playing Big Guard just to give haste to everyone, but otherwise, we're good. Look at this. Not a damn thing. You are screwed, mate. So let's just start wrecking his shit, basically. This, by the way, is the first time I've ever actually had the opportunity to use Eris's level 4 limit break. I've never got it before in any playthrough I've done. Also, it's the Kajata materia. So the thing about Demon's Gate, if you not noticed, is that it has an exceptionally high defense, but this is where Bahamut comes in, because Bahamut deals piercing damage, so they basically ignores defense modifiers. That's more like it. Yeah, the camera doesn't really work with this. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. Oh well, you got a splash of war, it's fine. So yeah, Eris's peerless status is now gone. Mildly unfortunate. Alright, we've got Demon's Gate slowed, so that's a good start. Wow, that did barely nothing. By putting the work there, I like a lot. I didn't need that actually. I didn't even realise Eris's health had regenerated. Ah, it's not the end of the world though. What else we can use? Not really. And Cloud gets it! Night Night Demon's Gate. Give me that loot. Hi, I was behind this door all along! Again, insert your own studio applause whenever Kate comes through a door. Oh, bloody hell, Eris. Tempting fate here. Go on, lad, up you get. Rest in peace, Kate Sith. Oh, that can't be good. Well, that happened. The black materia. Sid's there just like, I've seen some shit, I need to have a smoke. Ah, nicotine. Helps me cope with the crazy eldritch nonsense I've seen. It's great. In the meantime, let's go into the bottom of this pit and go collect our prize. Well, we've got it. I like how Cloud even makes that suggestion, like, okay, let's use this, like, let's just drop a meteor on Sephiroth. Like, we'll blow up half the planet, but screw it, why not? Surprised Sid, to answer your point there, Gero, is not just like uncorking a hip flask, he's just like, ah, sweet liquor. Ah, but I have. Eris there basically with the fuck you, I won't do what you tell me line. Wake up. Uh-oh. Alright, so suddenly we're a tiny cloud discombobulated from Cloud's body. What are we doing? Oh, oh dear. So, Cloud is like, no. Yep. So, things are pretty bad right now. Like, we can't stop him. Hey, so you don't want to, like, you know, use some magic? Anything? But yeah, Cloud is discombobulated. He's not in control of his own body. And I think that he's going to make the pass. He's going for the pass. My god, he made the pass! Cloud passes the black materia to Sephiroth, and Sephiroth is on the field now, making the play for the final game. Whoops. Later, losers! Well, I'm glad we held on to that for all of 30 seconds before Cloud decided to just pass it over to him. Sid's just there like, the fuck do I do? Right, pleased to meet y'all. I just came at the most awkward moment. I know if Cloud's beating himself up or if he's like hitting Ares, it's not quite clear. But yeah, that all went pretty badly. So what we're seeing here right now, is the beginning of a sea change for Aerys's character. But it's also the foundation for a lot of what we'd actually see in Advent Children, of all bloody things. We've actually been here before. I went here to get the Kujasa materia. But yeah, having visited the Temple of the Ancients, Aerys has learned a lot. And she's got duties to fulfill. And that's Cloud for you right there, you know. Able to move when controlled by someone he absolutely hates, but unable to move to save someone he loves, I guess. But yeah, Sephiroth's speaking to him even here. So yeah, Aerys is gone. Ain't that the truth, Barrett? Yep, they still have a job to do. So, that brings us pretty much to the end of today's stream. Things have gone from bad to worse, unsurprisingly. Oh, dear. So, yeah, that's the last time we'll have Aerys in the party anyway. I'm glad at least I got to show off Great Gospel before then. I've never actually used it in a single playthrough of this game that I've played myself. Which is kind of nuts. But again, you'd never really even think to find it unless you went out of your way to do so. But anyway, on that note, thank you very much to everyone who's joined me tonight to watch this. I hope you've all had a good time. I will be back next week for the final part of Dis 1, and you all know what that means if you played this game, so bring your Kleenex, bring a lot of tissues. Yeah, that's going to be quite the thing. But otherwise, thank you all again. I hope you all have a great evening and a great weekend. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and, you know, just as often as we fondly say on this podcast, embrace everyone. It's the end of the universe. Good night.